when you get into a house like this, I mean, it's not 12.5 million. More than likely, you're going to have to kind of make it to your own. So I think that this is actually kind of a bargain for what it has. And I'm sure they're making sure that someone who's going to come in understands they're going to put $6-8 million into it. It's going to be a $20 million estate. But I mean, that's in a great spot. Looks like the land is huge. It's 20,000 feet. I mean, this is someone that money doesn't really affect them. Cedar shakes as well that are kind of coming off there. So that's all got to get cleaned up. Wow.
Yeah, for this kind of listing, why wouldn't they do that?
Because it's probably there's so much to do in it. Keep going. This is one too. I got to see how big this lot is because this is one too that it might lot value alone.
It was 3.87 acres.
Yeah. I mean, that lot value is probably the lot value. I don't know if it can be subdivided or not, but there's another one that sold over on Wayzata Bay that was $12 million as well. And that it was able to do 3 different lots. Yeah. See, that's an estate type place. The person that's probably going to buy this is probably going to get rid of that house.
Wow.
Yeah. They might use that for the Bobcats, though. But I guarantee you that's what's happening. Let's go inside. I'm very curious.
They said it's like an English manor.
Yeah. They have that little area up in the front, kind of like a gathering area before you actually enter the house. Let's see what I mean. When you go into that kind of house, I mean, just there's so much to do. It's going to be a grand renovation or it's going to be a teardown for somebody. So can you imagine having that kind of money to be able to do that?
Nope.
And the vision. So let's just say you were going to redo that particular house, how you wanted it to your own. But look at that land. I mean, it's crazy.
I probably would have put it closer to the lake.
Well, I think the next person probably will.
You really think they're going to level a $12 million house?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I mean, where that sits, I mean, I know of one that just sold. It sold 2 years ago, and it was, I think it was 11 million. I think they could get it into 3 different lots if they wanted to, but it was a single lot that went for 11, and no house on it. So, yeah, I mean, if they were going to sell this as a house, or they thought the house was the sale, I think they would have cleaned up that outside or not made it so prominent. But they're trying to let people see the estate aspect of this. I mean, it's nice. I mean, we wouldn't be tearing it down. We'd be paying $80,000 a month to live there.
Yeah, man, the house is just so full of character. It's cool. I like it the way it is, man. I wasn't real fond of the entryway, but
yeah, with the stairs.
So, what kind of money does the person who would buy this and tear it down have? I mean, hundreds of millions.
Totally. This is generational money.
Yeah.
This is money that it's all paid for, and then they just pay the taxes. But I mean, alone on the taxes, I mean, what are the taxes on this, Nick? Does it say?
70, 80 grand a year, I bet.
I bet you more. It says 12 million, 3.4 acres. No, I think the taxes are on the bottom. No, price history. Keep going. There you go. Oh, you're right, Andy. It's only assessed on 6.8 million. I mean, that's going to be a lot higher. I was thinking it'd be 120 to 150. There's houses on that lake that have $350,000 in taxes, just property tax alone.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I would have a hotline going right to the mayor for that kind of money a year.
How about that little master suite there?
That's decent.
Not shabby.
I'd do bunk beds if that was my room.
You'd have a hotline right to the mayor.
I'd also have the water slide in there.
You'd have a slide?
Yeah.
Totally. But you can see, I mean, it was ungodly beautiful in 1988, but I mean, things have changed now. Technology and design, architecture. I like it more as we go through it, that's for sure. I mean, that's very particular to somebody and how they did that design. And I think that's what you see in these houses, that people do it for what they want. And it doesn't matter. They're not thinking about reselling it.
Oh, that's cool.
A lap pool?
Double decker?
Yeah, well, you got a lap pool, but you got a little mezzanine to kind of watch the swimmers, I guess.
I hope it's deep down there because you and I'd be cannonballing.
Totally.
Upper level.
There's racing lanes. We'd be totally racing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's called an exercise pool, Andy, with a hot tub.
No, you and I would have jet skis down there.
Totally. Oh, that's where we would be for sure.
Oh yeah.
Totally.